In a bustling city filled with vibrant lights and throngs of people, the air buzzed with the energy of ambition and dreams. Among the skyscrapers and busy streets lived a man named Alex Sterling. He was a millionaire, well known in the investment world for his sharp intellect and risk-taking ventures. Yet, what most people didn't know was that Alex harbored a secret life as a master thief, a title he wore as comfortably as his tailored suits. Alex lived in a luxurious penthouse overlooking the city, adorned with the finest art pieces and antique furniture. His passion for art ran deep, stemming from a childhood spent in museums, captivated by the stories each painting told. His favorite piece was Spring Landscape by a renowned artist, a vibrant depiction of nature that spoke to his soul. But possession of this masterpiece was not enough for Alex. He yearned for something more: control over the art that inspired him. Driven by a mix of thrill and passion, Alex devised a bold plan: to steal his own painting from a prestigious museum. This audacious heist required meticulous planning, and he knew he couldn't do it alone. He needed a partner who could match his intellect and determination, someone who understood the art world as intimately as he did. Enter Mia Carter, a brilliant insurance investigator with a reputation for solving high-profile art thefts. Mia was known for her keen analytical mind and unwavering resolve. Having spent years working on cases involving stolen masterpieces, she was well versed in the intricacies of the art world. When news broke of the potential theft of a valuable painting, she was assigned to investigate the situation at the museum. On a sunny afternoon, Mia arrived at the museum, her heart racing with excitement and apprehension. She had heard rumors about the reclusive millionaire who owned the painting and was intrigued by the idea of meeting him. Little did she know that this encounter would change her life forever. That day, Alex was at the museum, ostensibly to admire his painting. He had a plan in mind, but as soon as he laid eyes on Mia, he was captivated. She was strikingly beautiful, with sharp features and an air of confidence that drew him in. Their eyes met, and a spark ignited, a connection that was immediate and electric. As they exchanged glances, Alex felt a mix of curiosity and allure. He approached her, engaging in conversation about the artwork displayed around them. Mia, too, felt an undeniable attraction, but her instincts warned her to remain cautious. She knew that Alex was a man of mystery, and trust would not come easily. "Do you ever wonder about the stories behind these paintings?" Alex asked, his voice smooth and inviting. "All the time," Mia replied, her interest piqued. "Every piece has a history, a life of its own." As they talked, Alex skillfully led the conversation toward the subject of art thefts. Mia was impressed by his extensive knowledge and passion for the subject. They spent hours discussing famous heists, each story revealing more about their personalities and dreams. Days turned into weeks, and their meetings became more frequent. What began as casual conversations about art evolved into deeper discussions about their lives. Mia learned that Alex was not just a millionaire, he was a man with a profound appreciation for beauty and creativity. In turn, Alex discovered Mia's unwavering dedication to her work and her desire to protect art from those who sought to exploit it. One evening, they met at a chic bar, the ambience filled with soft music and laughter. As they sipped their drinks, the tension between them grew palpable. Alex decided it was time to express his feelings. "Mia," he began, his gaze intense, "have you ever thought about living a life where we don't have to hide who we are?" Mia's heart raced at his words. "Alex, do you understand the implications of what you're saying? I'm a detective, and you're a thief." "Is that all I am to you?" he replied, a hint of frustration in his voice. "We have something real between us. Can't we explore that?" Mia felt torn. The connection between them was undeniable, but the realities of their lives loomed large. "What about your plans for the painting?" she asked, trying to steer the conversation back to safer ground. Alex sighed, his expression shifting. "It's not just about the painting, Mia. It's about freedom, about living life on my own terms. I want to own the art I love, not just hang it on my wall. Mia understood his passion, but she couldn't shake the feeling of impending doom. A few days later, as she dug deeper into her investigation, she unearthed the truth: Alex was indeed behind the planned theft. The revelation struck her like a thunderbolt, leaving her heart heavy with betrayal. She had fallen for a thief. Determined to confront him, Mia arranged to meet Alex in a quiet park, where they could talk away from prying eyes. As they sat on a bench beneath the shade of a large oak tree, Mia took a deep breath to steady herself. "Alex, I know everything," she said, her voice steady but her heart racing. "You plan to steal the painting." His eyes widened in surprise, but he quickly masked it with a confident smile. "Mia, you don't understand. It's not what you think." "Then explain it to me," she demanded, feeling anger rise within her. "This isn't just a game. It's a crime, and you deceived me." "Deceived?" he echoed, a hint of desperation in his tone. "I've been honest about my feelings. The heist is just a means to an end." Mia shook her head, tears welling in her eyes. "You don't get to twist this, Alex. I can't love a thief." They sat in silence, the weight of their words hanging heavy in the air. Each felt the sting of loss as they grappled with their feelings and the reality of their situation. After that confrontation, Mia chose to distance herself from Alex, returning to her work yet unable to shake thoughts of him. Meanwhile, Alex felt a profound emptiness without Mia. He realized that he had made a grave mistake. The thrill of the heist paled in comparison to the connection he had forged with her. He decided to go through with the theft, not just for the art but also to prove his love for Mia. That night, cloaked in a black outfit, Alex stealthily entered the museum. The dim lighting cast eerie shadows, and he moved with the precision of a ghost, avoiding cameras and guards. As he approached his beloved painting, he hesitated. In that moment, thoughts of Mia flooded his mind. "Will she ever forgive me?" he pondered, feeling a wave of sadness wash over him. The painting, once a symbol of his ambition, now represented the love he had almost lost. Just as he turned to leave, a sudden noise shattered the silence. A guard had spotted him. Panic surged through Alex as he dashed for the exit, but the guard was hot on his heels. In his frantic escape, he stumbled, crashing into a wall and falling to the ground. Meanwhile, Mia was at the investigation headquarters, anxiously awaiting updates on the theft. She felt a sense of dread as she thought about Alex. When the call came in about the museum incident, she rushed to the scene, her heart pounding with worry. Upon arriving, she saw Alex being apprehended, and her heart sank. "No," she shouted, pushing through the crowd to reach him. "Alex, don't do this." "Mia," he gasped, his eyes filled with desperation. "I messed up. Let me help you," she pleaded, feeling a surge of determination. "You don't have to face this alone." Thanks to Mia's intervention, Alex was taken to the police station for questioning. She stood by his side, defending him against the accusations while also grappling with her own feelings. She knew that love could conquer any obstacle, but could it withstand this? Gradually, through the investigation, Mia uncovered inconsistencies in the charges against Alex. With her keen eye for detail, she was able to piece together the events of that night and provide evidence that Alex was not the mastermind behind the heist. Together, they faced the challenges head-on, their bond deepening with each hurdle they overcame. As the investigation unfolded, Mia realized that Alex's love for art was genuine. He wasn't just a thief, he was a man who had lost his way in a world that often undervalued creativity. The more she learned about him, the more she understood his motivations. When everything settled, Alex made a life-altering decision. He would leave behind his life of theft and start anew. He had a talent for identifying valuable art, and he could use that knowledge to build a legitimate career. He became an art investment consultant, helping collectors and museums acquire and preserve art. Mia and Alex worked together to build a new life, one where they no longer had to hide their true selves.